Hello Capricorn, this is Ella. Thank you for coming to my channel. I will be doing a reading for February, and I will be doing a reading once a month. So if for whatever reason this reading doesn't resonate with you, definitely come back for the next one. My guides give me messages for the collective, and this message is really geared to the people that really need to hear something specifically for them right now. So if it doesn't resonate, definitely come back for the next one, because you never know, the next message might be for you. That being said, I always feel like all of these signs kind of go through the same kind of vibes, same kind of energy and theme. So whatever I'm saying, maybe just apply it in a different way. But for the most part, I feel like all these signs kind of do go through similar experiences. So the way that I do the readings is I meditate beforehand, I get messages from my guides, then I take the tarot to kind of like validate what I just said and give me a little bit more detail to go on. So for February, for Capricorn, I feel like there was a lot of work that was done to get to a place that you are today, and you've made a lot of moves, like massive moves. And I also feel like you didn't have any recognition in that. Not that it's not even expected for anyone to give you recognition, but you would like to have recognition for it. That being said, B, you also are kind of experiencing like a unbalanced kind of a feeling, because you have created something for yourself. Now I'm going to give more of like a specific. I feel like you made a massive move. Either you moved locations, changed jobs, or built a career, or built a business. I feel like you made something big and it's actually coming to fruition. You did move into a new place, everything is good, like you have like all this stuff is good. But then you had something that just kind of fell into your lap. Like, I'm getting the feeling of a person, like a love kind of relationship, kind of fell into your lap, and there's like an unbalance in being able to juggle both things. And I feel like this is all a beautiful thing, and you wish it could all work out. And there's just, this person is kind of messy, not in dirty, but just like their stuff is messy. So like you have to be present for them, but you're also taking care of this big change that you made for yourself, that you are very passionate about. And I feel like you're right now in your career mode phase. And I feel like this person, and honestly, this could be like an opportunity. It might not even be a person. It could be like, oh, you just started a new job, but another opportunity opened up to like have your passion project, and it's like, but you have a career. It could be a lot of different things. But just for now, I feel like the collective is more needing to hear that I see that you guys kind of made a big change, a big move, and this kind of person or energy came in, and you're like, wow, I want to keep this around, but how do I juggle this? And it just doesn't even sound like a problem, but like it could be. I mean, I can see how it could be for you. And I think it's really kind of just putting that in perspective, I guess, for yourselves. And let's see what the cards say, because I think there's so much more to it than just what I'm saying. So how I like to do things is I'm going to pull Oracle deck to kind of give us an idea of what the message is going to be, and then we do some tarot, and I will pull that all out, and I'll flip the camera, and we'll kind of talk about it so you can be able to see everything kind of in front of you and what that looks like. But yeah, let's start with this. What are we looking like in February? I love shuffling and nothing come out, and then everyone's just looking. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Wow. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. So I got a few cards. I have a few messages for you. So I'm getting the teamwork card. Overthinking. Yep, that kind of makes a lot of sense, guys. Retrieval. And what you don't see coming is the truth. And I'm getting a lot of okay. So this obviously does feel like another person came in, like the teamwork kind of thing, and it could be again, it could be a work thing, but I am getting like this person is trying to start a life with you, and the overthinking, that card, this is an important one. The overthinking, I think, is getting you guys. I feel like you have such beautiful things coming, and I just think it's like you had a plan and you're very career driven or project driven right now. And yes, you are welcoming the love aspect, and you never like have that closed off by any means, but I think it's still hard for you to be able to like juggle both things, especially because I think this person is very like demanding, and I think that and it's not a bad thing. I think it's just, it's kind of like part of your lesson almost, like you kind of like have to learn how to figure out how to balance the retrieval. This card that's coming out is giving me like the energy is kind of like they're trying to take something from you away from what is happening right now. And I honestly don't, it sounds like a bad thing, but it really isn't. I think it's just being able to manage, because what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, truth, it's very much like you open your eyes, kind of like your guys are trying to be like, look, the truth is, this is a beautiful thing. Like this, and like we'll dig deep into this. I feel like there's going to be a big message with this card specifically. And like what is being like kind of like taken, and what you need to take from this. I think there is a massive lesson in balance for you, in trying to not to overthink, because the truth, again, I'm using the word from the card, is that your situation is absolutely beautiful. Like this is what people dream of. Like that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting, and you're just having a hard time balancing it. And it's one of those things where, you know, part of manifesting is being grateful for what you have. And if you're not, you're kind of like holding yourself back. So imagine if you just opened up a little bit and like accepted that this is my new way of doing things now, even though I have this whole new change in my life. And then you can like see, like if it is work related, that your work explodes, versus like you're gonna like delay a process just from overthinking and being afraid, and then you might push this person away. But let's see what the tarot cards kind of have to say about that, because there may be more to this message that I'm just kind of missing right now. Let's see, what is it that you can tell us, Spirit? Really not trying to come out today. I wonder why. First sign that it just doesn't want to come out. Let's see, what message do you have? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. Oh. Yep. And yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna flip the. This is just interesting to me because I feel like y'all are in your own way right now. But I get it. It's not in your plan. So, what I have right now is a Ten of Cups, the Magician, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands. So, I'm gonna flip the camera so we can talk about it a little more. Okay, so here we are. The Oracle deck's right here, the cards, and then the tarot cards are right here. And the message is so clear. So I just want to start with this side. The Lovers, yeah, this is definitely a person that came in. And it's just, I feel right now that the reason why that this is so difficult for you is because it's not what you planned for. Though it was definitely welcomed, it is not what you planned for. So even though this is something that you didn't plan for, this is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Wands is really showing me that this is time for celebration, right? This is what, like, everybody, I hate to say this, but this is kind of like what everybody wants in their life almost. Um, it's eh, so the number four is stability, and that's kind of what I'm seeing, is that you're gonna have like a stable relationship. You're gonna have the stability that you would want out of a relationship. It's just, it's not gonna be like a walk in the park. Obviously no relationship is, just keep that in mind as I'm saying all this person might have a lot going on, and it's just adding on to the thing that like you're not expecting, and there is going to have to be teamwork involved. There is going to be a moment where you're going to have to take a step back and be like, okay, like I obviously am going to have to bring this person in to help balance everything, and it's just not the way that you envisioned it. You do have a career based thing. They're going to be taking some of your time. You're going to be giving time. You're going to be learning from this. And the truth is this, like, you are getting something that most people dream of. And I know that you kind of dream of it too. It's just the timing kind of is off. But coming back to this, so now we have the Ten of Cups, and the Magician is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. Now, you kind of, like, what you don't, let's just start with this. You manifested this, and you want to know why? Is because you let go. You're in a place where you're just like, my life is beautiful. I see what I accomplished. I'm grateful for it, and just energetically you're aligned. And when you're aligned and there is a goal that you have long term, you kind of got it now. And that's what this is, right? So this is the Ten of Cups. Your long-term goal was just having that family, having all your cups full, like the job, the house, the family, the money, like that kind of image. But your dream of that is what you manifested, and you kind of got it now, and that's freaking amazing is all I have to say. And congratulations. Even though I know you're probably overthinking it right now, let it go. I think your guides right now, like, this is the truth. They're telling you that your stability is here. Even though it doesn't seem like it, because it feels chaotic. It feels like you're putting more pressure on yourself to be or do something or give up your time. Like, this person is taking time away from your career and stuff. Just let it go, because it doesn't matter. Your career, your job, your move, where you are, what you envisioned. Maybe you envisioned yourself traveling. Doesn't matter. Like, stop overthinking it. You got what you actually wanted and what you needed. So let me flip the camera so we can talk more about that. I can see and understand that this is not exactly what you planned for. I think long term, this is what you guys were kind of expecting to happen, and that would have worked in your long term goals, but it just so happened to just land on your lap now. And I just think that your guides kind of want you to see that you're overthinking it, that this is a beautiful thing, and that maybe taking the time to like see the beauty, like you manifested this, and that you can make the time, you can let them into your life, you can balance this. Like, it's totally doable. I just think in your head it's like hard to see it because you had all these other goals, all these other expectations, and I really, I don't see anything bad with it. I think I can understand how it could be perceived as not convenient. And the beauty of it is that that's such a easy struggle to get through. And what is really important, and what my guides right now are trying to tell me, and I'm going to emphasize this card right here, is teamwork. Ooh, there we go. Be open with this person, even if it's new, even if, or maybe you have been with this person before and they came back. This is something that's definitely new and fresh, but whether it's a second chance or whatever, but I feel like talking to them about it and being open and honest, and I'd be like, listen, like, I never didn't expect someone to come into my life right now. Like, my goals are that I want to do X, Y, and Z, and yes, I see myself having a family later and like getting married or whatever, right? And I like you a lot, and I don't think I'll ever find anyone like you, but I need you to work with me. I need you to be patient with me. I need you to help me understand you and teach me how you work so that I can manage my time with like better for you. Like, there's a lack of communication that may potentially ruin this, but I just don't see you guys actually doing that. I feel like if you hear this message, kind of get that perspective, realizing like, yeah, I do want this at some point, and that everything happens for a reason. That's my light in the back. Everything does happen for a reason, and the timing, like, there's never going to be a good time for anything. It's just going to come when you need it, and I think this is what your guides are trying to tell you. This is the truth. This is a reality. Like, you're living in a lesson right now that your overthinking has to be like put on a back burner. Like, get through the overthinkingness because it's going to set you back. And I don't think that you're going to want to lose this opportunity with this person. I truly don't. I think if you kind of like overthink this, you're going to push it away. I don't know why it's not focusing, but you get the gist. This is the stability that you wanted. Like, you can have it all. Why is it doing that? There you go. You can have it all, and I think that's something that is also like clicking your head. Like, can I have it all? Yes, you can. You can, and it's gonna take teamwork, and it's gonna have you have to communicate. You have to set expectations. You have to make time. They're gonna take the time. You're gonna give the time. You're gonna take the time from them. It's supposed to be a bad thing though, because this is all beautiful. And I think at some point in time, my feeling is that once you get settled in some kind of a rhythm and communicate with them, that you are going to want to spend time with them. I feel like your next reading is going to gear towards like you are putting the time to that. And then, like, I don't want to say your career is going to be on the back burner, but it'll feel like it, but it's not, because when you manifest and you let go and looks like you are manifesting it, your cups are full. Your cups are full. Like, you are going to have it all. It's just a matter of letting go and opening up, communicating, stop overthinking. I think your February is looking pretty darn good. And it may seem like it's like too much, but like, that's the gist of it, is I'm actually happy for you guys, because, yeah, there's a lot going on right now, and this is the lesser evil, let me just tell you that. But anyway, I hope this reading helped. Definitely stick around for the next one. I will be doing that for March, hopefully soon. And if you have any feedback for me, let me know. Have any questions? I'd love to hear them. But yeah, see you guys on the next one. Stay wild and stay witchy.